If you're working with the energies of the earth which sustain all life, which sustain the very oxygen that you breathe, your family breathes, your children breathes, if you're working to strengthen the energies of the earth which sustain all life into the future, for the future generations, the unborn child, you can be absolutely assured that your life on earth will be blessed at some point of time. It might not be immediate. It might not just be in the next 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, but over a period of 5 to 10 years, you can be assured your life is going to be blessed. If you're working with people who are working along with the energies of the earth, if you're blessing their lives, if you're helping them solve problems, and being a pillar of strength in their lives, you can be assured they in turn will be a pillar of strength in your life, and also the universal energies will strengthen your life. On the other hand, you can be assured that if you're in any profession which is working against the very oxygen that you breathe, if you're in any profession which is against all of the energy systems which sustain life, which includes the trees, the water systems, the rivers, the lakes, the seas, the mountains, if you're working in any profession which deprecates the energies of the universe which sustain life, you can be assured that your life is going to be cursed over a period of time. Again, it might not be immediate. It might not be in the next 1 or 2 years. It might not even be in the next 3 years. But you can be assured that in the next 5 to 10 years, your life will be completely in turmoil. Your life is going to be completely cursed. And your life is going to be destroyed in some sense because you're working in a senseless direction. You're working with the very energies which sustain your life. You're working against the very oxygen that helps you live as of now, which helps us live as of now. Let's not get into any profession which pollutes the very oxygen that we breathe, or which pollutes the water that we drink, or which pollutes the systems of life, which provides the best of quality of fruits, which pollutes the trees, which pollutes the environment. Let's not get into any kind of profession. Let's understand that cleanliness is associated with prosperity. Keeping your environment clean, keeping yourself clean, keeping yourself healthy, keeping your family healthy and in a clean environment. Being clean need not be that you're wealthy. It need not be that you're rich. Being clean within your body, mind and soul is a stepping stone for you to move with the energies of the earth. So as I said before, there are only 2 things that you have to be concerned about. Is your life being blessed or is your life being cursed in the long term? If you're working with the energies of the earth, your life is being blessed. If you're working with the energies of the earth which sustains all life, which keeps all life forms on earth alive, thriving, and into the future, if you're working with the energy systems of the earth which helps the future generation breathe the best quality of oxygen, the best quality of water, which is not just on a selfish way for yourself, but you're working with the energy of the earth for the future of the future generations. You're working towards prosperity for your own life on earth. Your life on earth is going to be blessed. If on the other hand, if you're doing the opposite, and if you're in any kind of profession or any kind of sphere of life which is working against the energies of the earth, in total consciousness, if you're working against the energies of the earth, sometimes people do it unconsciously. That does not matter as long as once they have understood that they are working against the energies of the earth in any kind of profession, they should have the ability to turn against that kind of work or that kind of profession and get into the energies of the earth, and then thereby lives can be blessed. And also it's very important for us to remember that if someone is working along with the energies of the earth, one of the best ways for you to be successful, the best ways for you to get rich in the way that you perceive to be, is to help people who are working along with the energies of the earth, because their life is going to be blessed. And when their lives are blessed, then your life is also going to be blessed, because when you're empowering the own oxygen that you breathe, when you're empowering the own oxygen that your family breathes, the water systems, the rain, the trees, you're in turn working with the energies of your life, and your life is already being blessed. And when you're working with people who are working along with the energies of the earth, your life is also being blessed. As I said, it might not be immediate, it might not be just in the 1 or 2 or 3 years, But you can be assured in the long term your life will be blessed by the energies of the earth, which sustains life for everyone, for every life form. On the other hand, also be assured that your life will be cursed if you're working with any energy system, with any kind of intention, with any kind of malified, clear direction that you are working against the energies of the earth. If you're working along with forces, the dark energies which destroy the life of the future generations, you can be assured that at some point of time, your life will be in turmoil, your life will be cursed. Because we are working against the very oxygen that we breathe. Let's not get into that foolish mindset. Let's move with the energy of the earth which sustain life. Let our lives be blessed. Let our children's life be blessed. Let their generations into the future, their children's life be blessed. And your life today is also going to be blessed on earth. And you will also have a meaning in the yesterday, today, and also the tomorrow. You're working for the future generations. Your small lifespan, which might be just 1 to 100 years, anywhere in the middle of that. It is a temporary speck in the lifespan of the universe. Millions of people have come and gone. Billions of people have come and gone over billions of years on earth. But once you're working for the future generations, your small speck of life on earth will have meaning in the yesterday, today, and tomorrow, and also your life on earth is going to be blessed. On the other hand, if you're working against the universal force, you can be assured that your life on earth is completely cursed over a period of time, because the very oxygen that you breathe is sustaining you. And if you're working against the very oxygen or any kind of life system which is sustaining you, your life on earth is going to be cursed. It's very simple and clear. So let's get on the right side. Let's work with the energy here. Let's strengthen the quality of life for the future generation. Let's get into any field of life which strengthens, which helps the quality of life for the future generation. That's the best, the fastest way, the most smartest way for you to flourish in life. Let's replenish our earth.
Whatever we do in life, we can be assured of one thing, that whatever energy is given out, whatever energy is being emanating from your presence in this world, whatever goodness or something on the evil side which you might do or we might do, if we are giving out energy of goodness, now goodness cannot be associated with anything in general, but it is very clear. Being a good person, being a person of stature, being a person who is one with the energies of the universe, means that you are helping the energies of the universe prosper along with the energies of the earth, the universe, helping your life. It's a simple example, it's a simple measure of a good life. If your life on earth is one with the energies of the earth which sustain life, with the energy of the earth which gives you oxygen as of now, with the energies of the earth which keeps you on earth through to gravitation, with the energy of the earth which gives life to the trees, which provides you with oxygen, with us with oxygen, water, the water systems. If you're with the energies of life of earth, which provides the water systems to every life form on earth, through rains, through the glaciers melting and forming rivers, and the rivers in turn feeding the seas, and then evaporation taking place, and then rains happening. If you're with the energy systems of the universe, if you're for the good quality of air, the best quality of oxygen, the best quality of water for yourself, your children, and the future generations, you're with the energies of the earth, you're with goodness. It's a simple measure. If you're working against the energies of the earth which sustain all life, which means that if you are engaged in any kind of profession which is kind of polluting the very oxygen that we breathe, I'm not saying that running a car is polluting oxygen. Every system has its own checks and balances. But on the whole, if you're engaged in any profession very consciously and engaged in polluting the oxygen, the water systems, the energy systems of life, which provides life to our own children, your own children, the future generation, which means that you're not working as a good person, you're not with the good energies of the earth, you're working against the very oxygen that you are breathing, we are breathing. And when we are trying to trick the very oxygen that we breathe, the very oxygen that we breathe will turn against us. Why do we do such senseless things? It is completely foolish to work against the very oxygen that we breathe or pollute the very air that we breathe. If people have that clear understanding, they will not get into the profession. The problem is that we've not got that clear understanding. If we are provided with the right kind of information, as humans we understand, and the most meanest, the most cruel person or the most bad person on earth also will understand. They are concerned about the children, their own offspring, and they will in turn turn their lives. The problem is the information has not gotten to them. As I mentioned before, even the greatest of mafias or the greatest of criminals, if you give them the right kind of information, they will move away from that mindset of criminality and get into the prosperous energies of the universe. They will germinate an idea, and through that ideas companies may be formed, which helps the energies of the earth, which helps the future generations. As you know, the greatest of criminals are on the run. Whatever money they make over a period of time is lost. If you take 100 criminal families, you would see that the history of criminality is there is no progress, because it is formed out of a dark energy. And when something is moved in a dark energy, the dark energy consumes them over time. That's why you see the greatest of criminals on the run from the law, always in tension, always on the move, and turning. They do not have a peaceful life in general, because the money was made out of a dark energy. And the principle of the dark energy is that the very dark energy will consume them over a period of time. So as you see, the greatest of criminals, which I also quoted, I'm not saying everyone is a criminal. Provided they have the right kind of knowledge, they wouldn't have turned into it. They would have been the best of industrialists who germinates the best of ideas. And through that idea, they themselves will prosper. As I said, if you make a comparison of the largest criminals on earth, their wealth is not equal to even 1% of the wealth made out of ideas of the top corporations. And the CEOs of the top corporations usually have 2 or 3% of the idea germinating companies, like the greatest companies on earth. Be it Microsoft, be it Google, be it TCS, be it Philips. I'm just quoting some examples. There might be many. But it's all about the idea and how you germinate the idea into helping future generations. So I would say any kind of criminal is a criminal because they do not have the information. If they had the information, they would not go into the foolish ways. Every criminal over a period of time, every top mafia over a period of time is on the run from the law. And if you see hundreds of criminal families, over a period of 100 years, all of their wealth is lost. Be it Pablo Escobar or the greatest of criminals. If you see the history, everything is lost over a period of time because it's all about the dark energy. So let's get into the energy of the earth. And you have to be assured. You can be assured of one thing. If you're working with the energies of the earth, you're going to be blessed. It might not be immediate. If you're with an idea, if you're on a profession, if you're in a work which helps the future generation, which works along with the energies of the earth, be the best of gardens, be the best of a bank manager who works very ethically, in a very professional way, which helps people, the best of
surgeons, doctors, the best of law enforcement people who work with a sense of purpose in doing the right thing. To be the best of judge, the best of politician. Once you're with the energies of the earth and you work with a purpose, with the energies of the universe which sustain our life, and do the right thing in your profession, which is according to the universal energies, the source code of life, you're going to be blessed on earth, because the energies of the earth, the energies of the universe will work along with you, because you are in sync and strengthening the very energies which sustain life for the planet. And as I said, it might not be an immediate gain. Sometimes when we are helping people who are working along with the energies of the earth, we're looking for immediate gains. It might not happen immediately. It might not just happen in the next 1 or 2 years or 3 years, but over a 5-year period, 10-year period, you will see that your life is being blessed by the energies of the earth, because you are working for the purpose along with the energies of the earth, along with the energies of the universe, along with the source code of life, the source code of the godly force. And that very energy is going to bless your life. On the other hand, you also can be assured that if you are working against the very oxygen that powers your soul, which powers your being, which keeps you alive, your life is going to be a life in turmoil in some point of time, because you're working against the very energy which is keeping you alive now. And it is completely foolish on our part to get into any profession which is sustained by the universal force. It is very foolish on our part to get into any profession and work against the very energy which sustains our life. And you be assured that the life that you live is going to be in complete turmoil. It might be completely destroyed over a period of time, because we are working in a senseless direction. We're working in a profession, we're working with an idea which pollutes the very oxygen that we breathe. So let's move. You can be absolutely assured that you're going to be blessed in your life if you're working with the energies of the universe that sustain every life form. The energies of life which sustain our planet also works with the planets across the universe. It's the energy system of the universe, which is not just for Earth. And it's a powerful force in our universe. And why do we get into such kind of senseless behavior by which we try and fight, or we get into any kind of profession which might be against the universal force? It might be even in a small way, by which you try to gain immediately by trying to satisfy the pleasures of your flesh, the carnal desires. Let's work with people and bless their lives who work along with the energy of the universe, and thereby your life will be blessed. If you are going to work against the energies of the earth which sustains all life, you can be assured that at some point of time your life will be in complete turmoil. The curse of the universe will work against your life, because it's a very senseless way to work against the universal force which gives you the very oxygen that we breathe, and then try to make our lives a blessing. It just does not happen. The universal energies which sustains our life, you must work along with those universal energies. Your life must be a blessing along with the universal energies, and your life will be blessed by that godly force of the universal energy which sustain all life on our earth across the universe, the source code of life, the source code of the godly force, the source code of creativity, the source code of creation. Let's replenish our earth.